Welcome back to Gravity Automotive, where we dive deep into the world of cars that pull you in with sheer force. Today, we're talking about a legend reborn, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. This isn't just another muscle car, it's a thunderous revival of one of Ford's most iconic names from the late 60s, blending raw American power with cutting-edge tech to create something that feels both nostalgic and futuristic. If you're a fan of tire-shredding performance wrapped in a sleek, aggressive package, buckle up, because this Mustang is here to remind us why pony cars still rule the road. Let's start with what hits you first, the design. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the Boss 429 screams dominance. The exterior takes cues from the original 1969 model, but amps it up for the modern era. That massive sculpted hood with its functional intake vents isn't just for show, it's channeling air straight to the beast under the bonnet, helping with cooling during those high rev runs. The front end is wider and lower than the standard GT, giving it a predatory stance that's ready to pounce. Slimmer LED headlights with those signature tri-bar elements flank a blacked-out grille that's larger and more aggressive, pulling in more air for better engine breathing. Flared fenders house wider tracks, accommodating beefy performance tires. Think Michelin Pilot Sport 4S or optional Cup 2 rubber in up to 305mm at the rear. The body lines are taut and muscular, with aerodynamic side skirts and a front splitter that reduce drag while adding downforce for stability at speed. Around back, you've got a subtle yet assertive rear spoiler integrated into the deck lid, quad exhaust tips that hint at the roar to come, and triple-element taillights that fuse classic Mustang heritage with a contemporary glow. Aero-wise, Ford claims this is one of the slippiest Mustangs yet, but without sacrificing that emotional, heart-pounding shape. Paint options include heritage colors like grabber blue or lime, reimagined with modern metallic flakes and clear coats, and you can opt for matte finishes or two-tone schemes for that extra exclusivity. Overall, it's a design that turns heads, whether parked at a car show or blasting down the highway. Stepping inside, the Boss 429 doesn't disappoint. The cabin is a driver-focused cockpit that balances premium comfort with track-ready ergonomics. Up front, you'll find deeply bolstered Recaro sports seats wrapped in perforated leather and Alcantara, embroidered with the Boss 429 logo for that special touch. They're firm enough to hold you in place during hard cornering, but comfortable for longer drives, with heating, ventilation, and power adjustments standard. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in suede for better grip, complete with metal paddle shifters if you go for the automatic, and quick access buttons for drive modes. Ford's dual-screen setup steals the show, a 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster that can switch to retro analog gauges or a racing-inspired layout, showing G-forces, oil temps, and lap times. Paired with a 13.2-inch touchscreen running the latest Sync 5 infotainment, it's intuitive and responsive, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even over-the-air updates. You've got performance telemetry pages for track days, wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and a premium 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system that pumps out crystal-clear sound, perfect for drowning out the world or amplifying that V8 symphony. Materials feel upscale. Soft touch surfaces on the dash, carbon fiber accents, brushed aluminum trim, and ambient lighting that sets the mood. Space-wise, it's a coupe at heart, so the rear seats are more for occasional use or bags, but the trunk offers decent cargo room for weekend getaways. Sound insulation is improved over older Mustangs, making highway cruises less fatiguing, yet you can still hear that engine growl when you want to. Safety tech is comprehensive too. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and high-strength steel construction keep things secure without intruding on the fun. Now the heart of the beast, performance. Under that domed hood lurks a supercharged 5.2-liter V8, a modern nod to the original 429 cubic inch monster. This one's tuned to deliver a staggering 825 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque, thanks to a twin-screw supercharger that eliminates lag and provides instant boost across the rev range. It's rear-wheel drive, of course, with power routed through either a crisp 6-speed manual transmission for that pure, engaging feel, or a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic that shifts decisively under hard acceleration. 0 to 60, expected in about 3.2 seconds, with a quarter-mile trap in the low 11s, numbers that put it in supercar territory. The throttle response is razor-sharp. Floor it and you're pinned back with a surge of power that's both violent and controlled. The exhaust note is pure drama, a deep, thunderous rumble in normal mode that escalates to a rolling thunderstorm in track setting, with adjustable valves for quiet starts or full-bore aggression. Handling has been elevated too. The chassis features MagnaRide adaptive dampers with Boss-specific tuning, stiffer springs, larger anti-roll bars, and aluminum control arms to cut unsprung weight. Brakes are massive, 6-piston Brembos up front clamping 390mm rotors, and 4-piston rears on 335mm discs with high-temp pads for fade-free stopping. The wider track and low center of gravity make it surprisingly agile. It carves corners with confidence, the steering providing precise feedback without feeling twitchy. Drive modes let you tailor everything from comfort for daily commutes to track where stability controls loosen up for drifts and the suspension firms up for apex hunting. Fuel economy? Don't expect miracles. It's around 15 mpg combined if you're gentle, but cylinder deactivation and variable oiling help a bit. This car is about the thrill, not thrift. What sets the Boss 429 apart? Its unique selling points? First, it's a limited edition Halo model, with production capped at a few thousand units worldwide, each getting a numbered plaque and bespoke badging for collector appeal. It's not just fast, it's engineered to honor the original's NASCAR roots while complying with modern emissions via hybrid-assisted torque fill if you opt for it in some markets, adding electric boost for even quicker launches without diluting the V8 character. Tech like the performance data recorder lets you log laps and analyze drives, turning it into a track tool right out of the box. Compared to rivals like the Chevy Camaro ZL1 or Dodge Challenger Hellcat, the Mustang offers better balance. It's raw but refined, with everyday usability that doesn't compromise the muscle car ethos. Ownership perks include Ford's extensive dealer network for easy maintenance, though expect higher costs for tires, brakes, and fluids given the performance. No off-road prowess here, low ground clearance and rear drive setup keep it pavement-bound. But that's the point. It's a car that makes you feel alive, whether cruising twisty back roads or lighting up a drag strip. In wrapping up, the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is more than a revival. It's a statement. Priced starting around $85,000 with fully loaded models hitting $100,000, it delivers supercar performance in a package that's accessible and full of heritage. If you're chasing that perfect mix of power, poise, and personality, this Mustang bosses the competition. Thanks for watching Gravity Automotive. Hit that subscribe button, like if you're hyped, and let me know in the comments, would you take the manual or auto? Until next time, keep the revs high and the gravity pulling you forward.